Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. We're going to run a Facebook ad. So out of all of my videos that I make so far, the most popular ones have to do with the KW Agent website and smart plans and Facebook ads. So the more I can show you what's working with Facebook ads and give you ideas, I think is going to be great. So we're going to run an ad today. I've showed you how to do just reduced homes, homes around what did we do? A school. We did homes around a landmark like Zappos or Factory or Space Needle or whatever the feature is. So we've done several like that. Today we're going to do a homes in a neighborhood below a key price that's really going to get people's attention. Okay, so we're going to go to the left and we're going to go down to campaigns. Then we're going to go to create a new campaign. We're going to do a paid social ad, and the name of my campaign is going to be Summerlin Low Prices. I'm the only one that sees that, so that's just so that you know what your ad is called when you want to find it, right? So then we're going to attract buyers, and I'm only going to run this on Facebook because I'm finding I get more leads with Facebook for less price. So if I'm intentionally trying to build up a Twitter or Instagram following, I might be running those. But right now I'm just trying to get as many leads as possible, so I'm just going to stick with Facebook. And then I'm going to go to set up campaign. Okay, next we're going to go to, we're not going to add a listing. And now we're going to do add text main copy. So if you watch here, I'm going to type in main copy. You see where that's showing up here? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this view to a mobile preview so that I can see how it looks on mobile. Most of your ad clicks will be on mobile. So you want to really optimize your ad for mobile. So I'm going to put just listed homes in Summerlin under 400,000. All right. I may change that depending on what we find out when we do our little link. You know, let's go ahead and do that first so I know what to put in the rest of the ad. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our website. So pull up your KW Agent website. Okay, now just click search. It'll pull up your area. Okay. Make sure that you have no filters selected. Sometimes I accidentally have filters selected if I've been playing around here before. Make sure you have no filters selected. Okay. See what happens sometimes on the KW Agent websites is the houses don't show up right away. That's a bizarre thing. So hopefully we'll see that change. All right. So these are all the houses right now that are in my general neck of the woods, pulling up my general location there. All right. So what we can do, let me scan that down and see how far that goes. Oh, it goes everywhere. Okay. So what we're going to do is we can either draw an area on the map. See that little pencil right there? Draw. And you can do just a neighborhood or an area or zip code. You would zoom in a little bit to see what the streets look like. And then you could take that little pencil there and you can draw around, whoops, you might have to try a couple times. You draw around the neighborhood that you want. Okay, let me get rid of that. I just clicked draw and it got rid of it, okay? So instead, let's just say I want to do Summerlin. So I can start typing in the neighborhood up here and let me see what shows up. Summerlin South. All right, I'm just going to stick with that one. So in my particular case, in Vegas, we have all of these what are called master planned communities. Unfortunately, they're not showing up on the map. I can't just type in Summerlin and get all of Summerlin. And it doesn't look like we have North Summerlin, West Summerlin. Let me see if it's going to pull up any of those. Oh, that's interesting. It did, but it wasn't showing it on the suggested searches. And then one more would be Summerlin West. See what I mean? Okay, let's try that one. Ah, I'm pleased. That's actually going to work for me. Nope. Let's see. It looks like I have Summerlin North and Summerlin West in the same area. That's what I don't want. So I'm going to see, let's see how far Summerlin South goes. So basically, if the boundaries weren't established correctly or completely in next door where these boundaries are being populated from, we're not going to get exactly what we want on our list. In fact, even this one, this will work. So find an area that works, or if you have to, draw the polygon. That's the best I can tell you. You might have to draw the polygon if needed. Okay, so I'm going to go Summerlin South, and then I'm not going to touch it. Okay, now over here, you can do the prices. So we're going to go to price, and we're going to do under 400,000. Now, the average price in Summerlin South is much higher than that. So I have to see what actually populates. Oh, there they are. So my goal here is to create an ad that somebody who knows Summerlin South and is shopping in Summerlin South is going to go, wait, homes under 400,000? I've got to take a look at what those are because they're going to be under the market price. Now let's see what we could find if we went even lower. Under 350. Wow. Oh, okay, we're getting condos and townhomes in here. So now what we need to do is we need to make sure it's selected by single property. Well, it doesn't have to. You could say all homes under 400,000, and that's okay if it links to condos and townhomes. But let's just say you want only single family. Then you've got to click property type, and I'm going to go to houses. Now let's see what populates. Okay, I'm still getting, hold on, I need to see how to do the search. Nope, I don't want to save search. It doesn't look like it's repopulating. So let me try changing the price a little. There it goes. Okay, so now I have only houses. That's correct. And you can see on the map 329, 400, 400. So there's actually 52 homes, single family homes in Summerlin under, oh, what did we put under? 430. Let's go to 400. So the reason I'm showing you this is because you got to kind of look at your map to see if you have enough populating that it would make somebody, it would make it worth registering for. So, okay, we've got 40. So this is cool. So what we actually could do is, on our ad, we could put 40 just listed homes in Summerlin under $40,000. And then the headline is full list. Now I'm going to put Summerlin, Las Vegas. South Summerlin, Las Vegas. There we go. Okay, and then up here, if you want to use an emoji, our emojis now are working at the moment. So you could put 40 just listed homes in Summerlin under 400,000. Wow. Below market value. These are the types of things people are interested in. Deals, something special, something that has urgency, scarcity, unique. Those are the types of things people want to register for. Okay. 40 just listed homes in Summerlin under 400,000. Wow, below market value. And then here is your description. Now see where that's showing up right under that South Summerlin, Las Vegas. So this needs to be short. And I like it to tell them what they're going to find when they click through. Prices, location, pics, tours, association info. I want them to be able to know what they're getting. Okay, so that's what I put there for the description. Okay, next we're going to save that add text and we're going to go to add media. Okay, now we need a picture that people are going to see when they click through on our ad. So we can select media for this campaign and we can choose from a current listing. We can add images that we created from designs, or we can upload an image. All right, so what we're going to do for this video is we're going to go ahead and use designs and create an image that we might want to use for our ad. Now, strategically, a really good plan would be to create several of the exact same ad, everything the same, but change the picture, and then you'll be able to see which pictures perform better over other pictures. But for the sake of this video, let's just go ahead over and we're going to create a design. So see here where it says select media for this campaign. You can choose from a listing, add images, upload an image, browse design library. So here's what we're going to do. In a new tab, we're going to open designs. So I'm going to go over here to designs. I'm going to right click on it and open link in a new tab. So a new tab or a new window, because what you're going to do is you're going to create a new design. So from here, if you've never made a design before, this screen will be blank. These boxes are designs I've already created. And the items at the top are actually filters to sort through the designs I've already created. So to create a new design, you're going to go to this plus sign at the bottom right, and then we're going to go to social, next. Now, if you have a listing that you want to use for your picture, for your ad, you can certainly do that as well. All right, there we go. It takes a minute for that to open. Okay, now keeping in mind, we are looking for a house or a map or something that symbolizes the neighborhood that we are marketing. Now, I can tell you now that none of these pictures would look like houses in Vegas at all. We have stucco houses, and none of these houses would fit in Vegas. So I'm not going to use any of them. But you absolutely could if one of those fit and it didn't have too much text. You might have to remove a little bit of the text if there's too much. So in my case, I go down here to listings, and then I go look at the for sale. And I'm looking for a template that would work on Facebook, that doesn't have too much text, or that would be easy to remove the text. Okay, something like this one down here. So I'm gonna select use, and then I'm going to show you some options of how you can customize this picture. Okay, one, if you think this picture symbolizes a potential under $400,000 house in a popular neighborhood, then you can use it. In my case, this would not be the case. So I can go down here to house types, and I can look at the different houses, and I could replace that image and see if that is one that looks like it could be in Las Vegas. Okay. Now the other thing is, now I'm going to get rid of this little triangle, and I'm going to get rid of this text. See, I'm just clicking on it and removing it, because all I want is that background image. So I'm getting rid of these. Oh, shoot. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. And get rid of that text that says keeper. I just wanted a blank template here. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of the DBA. Nothing else I need there. All right. So if I want to click there, oh, this picture, hold on, click the big picture, and then you click the little plus sign and it'll drop it into that image placeholder. Darn, I still have this little, that is bizarre. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Let me go back and get a different template. I don't like this one. Way too many steps. I'm going to get the one I used for my last one. Okay, so we're going to go to just listed, and I'm going to do this this one here with the bathtub. It's got one basic piece of text on the bottom that you can keep if you want to use it. You can also design from scratch, but I like to just work from an existing template so that I don't have to resize anything. So this would be fine probably on Facebook if you want that to be there. For this particular ad, I'm just going to get rid of those. I don't need that disclaimer, and we're going to upload the DBA logo on the Facebook ad itself. So there we go, nice clean slate, just the picture. Okay, now we go back to house types, and you're going to take a look through and see if there's any that fit your neighborhood. Ideally, for me, I would want to have a house that looks like it. I would love to see a map or a neighborhood, more of a neighborhood looking. For me, none of these are going to work. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to upload a photo, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you like any of these photos, you're free to go with them. Remember, you have to click on the image and then click on the plus sign. Okay. I don't want it to look like stock art. I don't want it to look like clip art. I want it to look like an actual, something people would recognize in our neck of the woods. So instead of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to add, and I'm going to go to upload. So I'm going to drag and drop an image. Okay. And I've got a bunch of pictures that I just took of Summerlin, which is my neighborhood. So maybe this one. Let me click open. All right, we'll give that just a second there to load up. Okay, load it up. So now remember, click the image, then click the plus sign, and it'll, that didn't work. Hold on. Click the image. There we go. See the border. Now we know it's selected. And then click the plus sign. No! I don't know why it's not working. That's bizarre. Oh, I know why. I'm clicking the wrong thing. I'm sorry. You have to click the replace image, the little round wheel. I don't know why I was doing the plus sign. It's the round one. Okay. Now, this is going to look fuzzy for a minute. It's bizarre. It stopped looking fuzzy. Let me get rid of that. It stopped looking fuzzy when I go to download, start download. It fixes it. Isn't that crazy? All right, for me, this is going to be a much more appropriate picture because now we look like we're in Vegas. So I'm not going to save that. Okay. So yes, I am going to save it. So I'm going to go up here. File, I have auto save on. So my designs are automatically saving, but you can also click save. But save does not download it to your computer. Save just saves it in your designs. We want to actually, I don't even think we need to download this. Let's see if we can get to it from our ad. So from our ad, we're going to go to select media for this campaign, add images, browse design library. There it is. See? Isn't that nice? I love that feature because we don't have to mess with downloading and re-uploading. We're just selecting it right from our design library. Okay. Now, it's going to look funny from this view. So just go ahead and go to preview and crop. We're going to leave this in the wide format, save image. Ah, perfect. Now we're set. So in what I think works best is going out and taking pictures of the neighborhoods wherever it makes sense to do so. I happen to live in Summerlin. That's my community in Las Vegas. So I'm riding my bike through Summerlin with my GoPro camera and I'm taking pictures, and that's how I'm getting all of my pictures now. So you could test that against one of those stock art photos and see which performs better and keep the one that's working better. But I'm going to make this a very short-term ad because I listed the total number of homes, and that'll change over the next few days. So I'm just going to do a nice little short ad, and we'll see how this runs here. So next, we're going to go to the DBA logo. So drag and drop or browse for your DBA logo. If it's already in there, you don't have to do anything. You'll see it in there. Or you can drag and drop. And I'm going to pull in my Keller Williams, not the mortgage. I want the PNG image, I think, is what I want. Because I want it to lay over without distracting from the background. Okay, I'm going to grab this one and open. Perfect. So you see it down there in the bottom right. Now you can move it. You can put it on the left. You can put it on the right. Okay, just FYI. So then we have everything in there that we want to have. I'm thinking, I wonder if I should put a third line in there. Let me see something. List with map. Map. No, I don't like that. Let me do this. I'm going to do an arrow. Homes showing on the map. Yeah, that's as far as it'll go. Okay. So 3 lines. Let me try one more thing with that image. I just want to see if square would be better. Let me see what it does. Crop image, wide, square. No, I liked it better the other way. Okay, now it cropped it too much, so let me do this. I'm going to go back and grab the original. Preview and crop. There we go. I'm going to go back to the way I had it. I really like it with that street. I want that full view so that you can really see it's a neighborhood. Okay, I'm going to stick with that. All right, and now let's configure the Facebook ad itself. So you've got to choose the page that your ad is running on. So you cannot run this on your personal profile. You have to have your Facebook business page activated in your settings. Oh, that's interesting. Somebody told me they were losing that description and I didn't know what they meant. And now I just lost it too. See there in the preview? Let's see if it comes back. If I go to web view. I want to see what's doing that because then I can answer it for somebody else. See this? See that description? All right, let me keep going and we'll check if it comes back. So now we want to choose a Facebook lead generation form or use a site or landing page. So the best practice here is to have them register before they get to see the list. So what we want to do is we want to use a Facebook lead generation form. Then after we collect their info, where do we want them to go? We want them to go to this page Not that one. We want them to go to this page that has the Summerlin South listings on it. So what we'll do is we will paste this long, ugly URL, that whole thing right there. Copy that, the whole thing. Don't change anything. And then we're going to paste it right here. Let me make sure it didn't cut off any of the... Yep, it looks good. Okay. Sometimes they won't allow for that many characters, but this seems to be. Okay, so we're going to send them to that page once we get their info. Now, add targeting. We're going to go ahead and target. Let me turn off custom settings. Oops, that URL is wrong now. Let me paste that in there again. That was weird. It changed the URL. Okay, that was weird. Don't know why it changed it, but it did. Okay, location is not found on Facebook. Okay, so we need to use custom settings. We're going to type in Las Vegas because this is the city I'm in. And I'm going to just do 15 miles. I'm not going to use any interest in this ad. We'll talk more about those specifically on other ads. Right now, I just want to hit anybody that's in Vegas. Okay. Duration and budget. So I'm going to run this for 10 days. That's too long. I'm just going to run this till the 30th. Okay, whoops. And we'll do $5 a day because I'm testing a whole bunch of ads. Okay. Now it is interesting that that description disappeared just like she said. So let me see something. No, that's so weird. Okay, I don't have a quick answer for that one. So if it's not going to show, that I'm going to change this one. Picks, prices, tours, map. Picks, prices, location. Okay, I'm just going to go with that. I don't have a quick answer for why that description's disappearing. So, you know what I'm going to do though? Must see homes. I want to see if it shows up on after we post it. Must see homes on the map. All right, we're just going to leave it like that just in case it does come back. Okay, so web feed, mobile feed. Weird, weird. All right, and then publish campaign. All right, if you have a credit, your credit will show up here. If you don't, then they're going to bill your credit card, whatever you have on file. I'm going to click create campaign, and your ad does not run immediately. It has to go through approval, generally within the next 24 hours. So there's an ad that you guys can go test and run on Facebook.